Let's talk about bonds. Specifically, let's talk about the bonds that form between chemicals, starting with water. We're going to start out with a little oxygen here. Oxygen has the capacity to make two covalent bonds. This oxygen has bonded with two hydrogens. Each hydrogen is capable of making one covalent bond. A covalent bond is something pretty intense. They share their electrons. They're kind of stuck to each other. It's very hard to get them to break apart. Now, in fact, they look a little lonely, so let's make some more oxygens. Now, when something has formed a covalent bond, they are pretty hard to break apart. It can happen. Water does change from acidic to basic by separating one of the hydrogens. But it takes a reaction to do that. There's another kind of bond, however, that forms. The kind of bond that exists in salt. Now, salt, common table salt, is sodium chloride. Let's draw another little atom here. Shall we make this a sodium or a chloride atom? I think we're going to make this a chloride, and therefore we're going to give it a negative charge. This is a chloride ion. And it came from the salt that was dissolved in the water. Next to it, we're going to draw some little sodiums. Now, sodium atoms have a positive charge. When left alone with chloride without any water to interfere, they bond and form sodium chloride, or common table salt. This is called an ionic bond. Two ions make one molecule. Each of those molecules bonds itself to the molecule beside it, and so if you have a pure sodium chloride solution in the water, you'll get pure table salt, a delicious addition to any meal. If it's impure, and it usually is, there will just be some color to it, some impurities. This is how we get pink Himalayan sea salt, my personal favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, salt.